Wow, look at the size of this thing. This is a cool looking ship. Let's check it out. 18 slots. All right. Well, you know what? It's one more slot than our 17 slots. Hello everybody, GrayStillPlays, and we're back with more No Man's Sky on the PC. No time for BS. There's a few things that you guys should know. So they recently had an experimental patch release just a couple hours ago, and I have downloaded the patch. I'm using the experimental version, and they are definitely on to something. Things are much smoother right now. The game is looking very good on the PC. The big issue was that there was a lot of hitching, especially in flight, when you were inside of your craft and you were kind of just flying around the atmosphere. Not so much when you got out into space, just when you were flying around the atmosphere. Very unusual. But for me, I didn't play with that kind of hitching, meaning that I didn't see it, but when I recorded for you guys, the hitching would show up. Really weird. Now it looks like it has been reduced quite a bit. I still noticed a little bit. I did some testing, but for the most part, it is gone. Now, this was our planet, if you remember correctly. It was the Holochica Gunray Toko planet. Again, common spelling. This planet, very interesting planet. It is a literal gold mine of a planet. There are gold stacks everywhere. I've sold quite a bit of it, and I made myself a little bit of starting cash. You can see right here I already have 641,000 units. Not, you know, a big treasure trove of units, but not too bad. I also got a slightly better multi-tool just from kind of walking around dealing with different aliens and stuff like that. And I managed to repair that starship. So now we have this little spider-like starship thing. Cool looking starship, 17 slots. I definitely want to look into buying a bigger one when I do have maybe around 1,000,000 credits or so. Something to just let you guys know about, just a little tip for you should you want to use it. If you go over to your multi-tool and you go over to your different... Alright, my toxic protection is falling. If you go over to your different slots here, you're going to notice that some of my slots have green borders around it or yellow borders around it. When you have like-minded items across from one another, they will glow like this, and you will get kind of bonuses now and again, like synergy bonuses. You can see here that my scanners are getting synergy bonuses, and these mining items are getting synergy bonuses. And then this analysis visor isn't really like next to anything, so it's not getting a bonus, and this plasma launcher isn't next to anything, so it isn't getting a bonus. Just some things to notice, just something to let you guys know about. You can kind of get some cool little bonuses that way. As cool as this planet is, and I do like this planet, especially for the monetary reasons, it is time to look at the sky and blast on out of here. Because there are many more planets in this system, and we do need to at least take a look at all of them before we get out of this system. So we have just discovered the galaxy. As you can see, I have not yet even left that planet. That was the first time I had left the planet there. So we've got 3 other planets. We have 4 planets directly in front of us. We have one there, one there, one there, and I think, is this a moon? No, these are all planets. So we are in a 5-planet system. Very interesting. Which one should we start with, guys? Let's start with... man. Oh, I don't know. Let's start with... I guess we'll start with the closest one, which I believe is this one from us. Let's go ahead and warp drive over there. Now, as I understand it, you can engage your pulse engine here by holding down on the, I believe it's the A and the W keys at the same time. Once you're pulsing, you don't need to keep your fingers on the keys or anything. You can let up and just enjoy the view as you fly. Now, I will say again, I love the field of view expansion that you can have in the PC version. Oh my god, this is so good. It felt almost like looking through the porthole of a cruise ship on the PS4 version, and I love the game for the PS4 version as well. Don't get me wrong, it worked fantastically for the PS4 version. It was smooth, it was pretty crisp, I think, and it was responsive, but man, the field of view was something that I definitely wanted to see expanded, so I'm glad that that is an option in the PC version. We're going over here to Otslu Midori, If I'm correct, doesn't Midori mean green in Japanese? I know there's someone out there that speaks better Japanese than I do. Well, I don't speak it at all, but that knows more about Japanese than I do. Let's go check this planet out. Since it's called Midori, I wonder if we're gonna see plenty of green. Oh, wow, it looks like there might be plenty of snow, perhaps? Coming in hot, boys! All right, let's do a quick scan. We're gonna stop all of this boosting going on here. Oh, wow, there's gold on this planet as well. This whole system is a wealthy frickin' system. I wonder what this... Let's go check and see what this little area of interest is over here. Oh, yeah, things are way smoother than they used to be. That is for damn sure. Wow, that looks just like a little tiny nothing almost. I want to find like a post of sorts. We can use that post for something good. There we go. Got something right over here. Got something right over here, too. Look at this. Another little, like, outpost base or something. Does this have a landing spot? It almost looks like it... No, I don't think it does. Let's go check this area of interest out. Man, there's a lot of area of interests on this planet. Doesn't look like a ton of trees or anything. Alright. Let us... Whatever this is, I'm gonna land here. I don't care what it is. Let's do it. Right about here. Initiate the landing sequence. We're right by a bunch of gold as well. Wow! Look at these canyons! Oh, it's a peaceful climate. It has passive sentinels. It's empty and devoid. There is nothing here, guys. Nothing. We're not gonna find any animals. We're not gonna find any plants. Which means that it should be resource heavy. Oh! Man, I think I got lucky. I think I found a drop pod right off the bat. Yes. The drop pods are exactly... We're going to come back to this in a second. The drop pods are exactly what we want. This will expand our exosuit, and I will gladly pay 30,000 units to get another exosuit upgrade. Just so you guys know, every exosuit upgrade is 10,000 units addition to whatever you paid last time. So let's take a look over here. We're going to do a real quick scan of the area. You can turn these lights on and off should you ever want to. Let us go ahead and save this. And wow, there is a lot of energy on this planet. Again, if we do a scan here, you're going to notice there is plutonium everywhere. And I imagine there's gold over there. And I kind of wonder if this is mineable or what. That was weird. There was like an energy crystal in midair. What is this? Is this just, can this be mined or no? That's just there. You can see a huge chunk of gold sitting right over there. And every once in a while, I've noticed gold like is a part of the ground, and you can literally drill right through the ground into the gold. Okay, so we managed to get this drop pod. Not a big deal. Let's go back over to our ship, though, and take on off. Because I would like to see just a little bit more of this planet. And after we see a bit more of this planet, we'll probably go on to the next one. I would love to find a planet with some good life on it. More plants and animals. That's what I always love to see. Plants and animals. The more, the better. Our first planet was pretty darn good. Now, I wonder if this is one of that little area that we had seen previously that I kind of went past. No, it might not be. Alright, so there's one little spot right there. Ah, I had gone past this spot as well. This, let's just see though real quick if there is a red beamy thing over here. Oh, I see something on that plateau right there as well. Alright, let's check this thing out over here on this plateau. I think that this is going to be a trading post. Man, it almost looks like it. Let's come in kind of low here, boys. Right about... No, it's definitely not. But let's land here anyway. There's probably at least a couple of cool things here besides a saving area. Maybe some alien life forms or something. Go ahead and grab the save here. There is at the very least a rare items crate. Those green crates there are things that you can kind of open and get like Gagras or the little knifey things. I can't remember exactly what the hell they're called right off the top of my head. But basically, yeah, there's one Gogger right there. They're things that you can get and sell, and that's their sole purpose. They're basically just sell loot. Grab this cargo pod here. Let's go do a quick scan and see if there's things laying on the ground. Yeah, there's quite a few things laying on the ground. There's a cave system over there as well. Maybe we'll check that out. Let's go inside here. Anyone alive? Doesn't look like it. Anytime you see these little guys inside of specimen containers, go ahead and grab those. That'll increase your standing. I guess it's just showing that you are taking an interest. Oh, this is good. That'll bring us to some sort of signal. Wide shot adapter. Yes, I love the wide shot adapter. I don't know if you guys saw my making credits tutorial, but one of the things that I used in that thing was the wide shot adapter. I also like to use it for breaking into buildings. Let's go ahead and use this transmissions tower. The transmission readout suggests that long ago a distress signal went unanswered. Ooh, here we go. We got to solve the little mathematical problem. Let's see what we have here. We have 99 to 92, so -5, then -4, then -5. Or I'm sorry, geez, I'm such an idiot. It's -7, then -6, then -5, then -4. There we go. It should be 77. Alright, that worked. I don't know what kind of... Maybe it's just late at night, and I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe that's what it is. But this is going to get us, I think, either an outpost or a crashed ship. Let's see here. Crashed ship. Another crashed ship. We just fixed this ship. Now I gotta fix another ship. That's all right, though. We'll see if it's any good or not. If you didn't know, these ships, the RNG, or random number generator, if that's what you want to call it, on the ships will give you a ship that is anywhere between -2 slots from what you have and +2 slots from what you have. So we've got a chance of it being one or the other. It looks like there's a couple of items on top of this little pedestal here. So let's go ahead and fly up here and grab this little plutonium just sitting around. Don't mind taking it since it's sitting here for the taking. And then we'll kind of bob and weave our way right over here. Don't want to fall too far, otherwise you'll end up damaging your shield a little bit. It's not like horribly... It's not like a horrible thing if you damage your shield. It regenerates by itself. But there is kind of a cool thing for you guys to know. If your shield is very, very, very damaged, your backpack will regenerate slower. Not your backpack, your jetpack will regenerate slower. Oh, there is a guy in here! Alright! Hi there, buddy. I'm like a big friend of your people, you know that, right? I mean, me and you guys, we get along. I've learned all kinds of words from you. We got a special relationship. You know, nothing sexual or anything. You're an interloper. Let me tell you about the Vy'Keen ancients. A red jag and a recent bite mark is wrapped around the entity warrior's neck. Claw marks have been dragged through its chest, and its suit restoration and healing systems are blinking offline. I know what to do here. We need to get this guy Carbon. And I do want to do that. Before we do so, let's go over here and see if we can get some new technology. Another combat amplifier. We could always use combat amplifiers. We have an observatory over here. Images of shattered sentinels are displayed like trophies on this terminal screen. Seems the observatory's former overseer had a penchant for hunting those machines. Perhaps their time would have been better spent monitoring incoming beacons like the one that flashes on a monitor before me. If I can enter the correct access code, perhaps I can discover where it originated from. Let's see what we got here. This is one of these instances where it looks like the numbers are moving over. Let's see here. How are they working? It goes to 6, 4, 6, and 6, 3. So it moved over 1, and then it... Okay, so it's going to be 4, 4, 6, 3. There we go. Hums to life, and we get a whole new world that's displayed on the screen. Tell me all about it. Oh, the signal's going out, guys. This might be some ruins or something on this planet. I guess this planet has a little bit more hidden than we previously had anticipated. What do we got? Yes, a ruin. Ruins are really cool because they tell you a lot about a civilization. They give you probably the most information about a civilization. I do want to help this guy out, though. Let's go over here to this. We'll go over here to our ship real quick. And if the ship has some carbon on it, I don't think it has enough, though. That's the only issue. think we have barely any carbon on us. Yeah, we have almost no carbon at all on us. So let's go grab some carbon and see if we can help this guy out. Carbon can usually be found from, like, the... I don't want to call it flora because it's not flora, but essentially it's like plant-looking forms. And we need carbon anyway because our, if you notice, I was just going to say, our life support power is really, really low right now. So we need to get carbon no matter what. This is good. I need to take a break to get a little bit of this anyway. Our mining beam is nice and jacked to very high levels. So we do mine pretty darn fast. Oh wow, the life support power is at 5% now. There we go. Let's go ahead and get our life support system stabilized. Excellent. And we have plenty of carbon to help this guy out. So we'll go do that. See if he'll give us anything in particular. And then let's head to the ruins first. And the reason why I want to head to the ruins first is because for me to fix the ship, I'll probably do that like in my own time, so you guys don't have to sit through all that, because a lot of times fixing the ship is a little bit boring. You just need a bunch of materials in order to do it. Something I should mention though is that fixing ships often needs like zinc, and I'm not sure I have enough of it, but I'll give it a shot anyway. Let's go back over to this guy, say hi to him, and fix him up with a little bit of carbon. Yes, he needs some aid, AID. We know what that is. Everyone uses the same word in that language. Recharge the warrior suit with 100 carbon. Go ahead and fist pump there. And he gives us the gift of his multi-tool. Really? Is it better? Oh, wow! Holy crap! That is way better than what we have. It is another 2 slots. Now, again, normally I would like to kind of destroy all that we have, but I'm afraid that we won't get it again if we don't take it. I think that is how that works. So yeah, man, I will accept your gift, and this is a sweet ass looking multi-tool. Let's go ahead and get it stacked up with some items. It already has a bolt caster, and here's what I was talking about, guys. Remember how I said that if the things are connected, they're going to if they're going to have little things around them? So look here. These 3 beam intensifier things are all connected, so they have the glowing border. But look at this one. This one is all alone on the side, and it does not have the border. So that's just something to consider. Let's go over here, and it already has a range boost. So now the range boosts do stack. I will tell you that. So if you want to stack range boosts, you can certainly do that. What else would we want to put on here, though? I do want to get that wide shot adapter eventually, but for us to do the wide shot adapter, we want to do that right next to the bolt caster. So instead, I could, like, you know what I could do? Hold on. I know what I could do. I could dismantle this. I could make another range boost right here. That'll give us that boost. And then way over here, I could put our bolt caster down. And then when we have enough items, we need copper. I'll put a wide shot adapter boost over there. And I could even dismantle this scanner and put it down over here. Now, I'm not sure if this gets the boost or what. Let's give it a shot. Let's dismantle that and snug the scanner right down here. It does! Look at that. It gets a little bit of a boost for being next to these guys. Very cool. And how about the plasma launcher? Let's dismantle this and put this next to the bolt caster. Okay, so these do not get a bonus. So that's something to remember. So we want to kind of keep that somewhere else. I don't really need it right now, so I'm not going to worry about it. Our standing with the Vy'Keens has increased. Head over to our ship. The temperature on the planet is starting to go down a little bit. Not really that bad of a planet, though. I mean, 4.8, 3.8 or so Celsius in the grand scheme of No Man's Sky is not bad at all. Wow, though, look at these. Look at these mountains on this thing. Look at this crazy mountain. That is so cool. Kind of a neat looking planet, I will say that. Go ahead and blast off. We are running out of thruster juice, but there's always plenty of resources in a planet like this with no kind of flora or fauna. Let's go check this ruin out, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and boost my way over there. Alright guys, the ruins are just ahead and we are coming in hot. Let's see, is there a nice landing area here? Yeah, I think we'll be able to land right about here. Do a real quick scan. You can see some gold sitting around right over there. I may even grab that since we're so close to it. Now this is a ruin. Look at how big this thing is. Now ruins always have plenty of words that you can learn if you look around for the little knowledge stones. We just learned the Vy'Keen word for weapon. Looks like there's another knowledge stone right over here. Let's go grab this, and we'll go upstairs in just a moment. Let's see here. Where's this knowledge stone at? Oh, it must be way up at the top. Look at this crazy thing over here. Look at this little like, I don't know what to call this. I guess like a statue? That's pretty neat. Let's get up here, though. Go up these stairs, see what might be up at the top. Oh, yeah. I love checking out these ruins. Right over here, there's usually an extra special knowledge stone right there. I can see it right now. Let's go grab this knowledge stone, though. We learned the Vy'Keen word for units. And there might be something over here. It doesn't look like it. We learned 15 words. Cool. Oh, wow. This tower goes way up. We're going to have to check the top, though, because you never know what might be up there. Let's go ahead and hop our way back over here, though. Now, this stone right here is where you get the most information. This is a tribute to Bethelsatu. Ancient knowledge passed down through the generations of Vy'Keen warrior spills from the marker stone, filtering into my mind like a long-forgotten memory. None hamper the path towards Dringdar as the sentinels. They must be destroyed. Their time will be ended. So it has been written. So it shall come to be. This is the Vy'Keen swear. One thing to note about the Vy'Keens, they hate the Sentinels with a burning passion. They think that the Sentinels are essentially going to be the end of the world. We learned the Vy'Keen word for unacceptable and our standing increased. Awesome. It doesn't look like there's anything up here, but I will go up here just to kind of take a look. Nope, nothing up here at all. But what the hell, it was good to take a look. Look at that gold. There's gold deposits over there. Gold deposits over there. And you can see that is probably a cave opening. Wow, this planet drains your life support system super fast. Holy crap. Let's go ahead and get our life support systems back online. We'll kind of finish up this little bit of plutonium. You'll see that plutonium fills up your life support much faster than carbon. That's just because plutonium, I think, is just a much more valuable item. Let's go over here and take a look at this kind of cave area, and then we're gonna go and hit that crashed ship. I do want to at least check a cave out for you guys. See if there's wow, look at that. Did you see that little thing that lit up in there? Probably another chunk of gold. Let's go check this kind of cave area out. There's quite a bit of plutonium. Yeah, right there. You saw it again light up. That means that there's something valuable sitting right over there. Let's go ahead and grab some of this plutonium. We do not want to be using that, though. We want to be using our mining laser. And plus, we may be shielded from the eye of the sentinels down here. They may not even know what we're doing. There's a little bit of moss down here that's growing only where these caves are, though. Everything else, way too horrifying to grow anything. Oh, wow. Look at this chunk of gold. Let's mine a little bit of it. I'll take a little bit of gold so we can sell it at the next station we come to. Gold always commands a delicious price. You can see right there, our mining beam has been so upgraded that we can get about 40 gold pieces per shot. Before, to give you guys some example of how the difference might be, when I started with my beginning mining laser, I could only get 20 pieces, and then my mining laser would overheat. So that should give you guys a little bit of an example of how much it does improve just by getting upgrades and things of that nature. Let's go ahead and hop over this canyon. And like I said, we're going to get to our ship, and I will show you guys what this crash ship looks like. Now, it is pretty far away in the distance there. We're going to have to fly for a little bit, but that's fine. I'll do a little bit of a cutout. Fly on over there. We're also going to have to put some energy into our launch thrusters. Luckily, we have plenty of plutonium. So let's get on out of here, get toward that crashed ship, and I'll be back in just a moment. Alright, let's come in for a landing here. We've got a pretty nice area over here to land. I'm just doing a quick precursory search of the area. Alright, looks pretty good. Yeah, we'll touch down right about here. This should be good. That should put us right next to the ship. You do want to get as close as possible because a lot of times you'll be moving things from one ship to the other. Wow, this is a big bulky ship. I'm hoping for something good here, guys. Maybe we'll get some extra cargo space. Wow, look at the size of this thing. This is a cool looking ship. Let's check it out. 18 slots. All right. Well, you know what? It's one more slot than our 17 slots. Everything's offline, though. You're going to see here our launch thrusters are offline. We do have to take care of that with some carite sheets. We do have enough zinc to get our pulse engines up, and we need a little bit of heridium to get the deflector shields up. Phase beam's good to go, though. So, awesome. I just need to find some heridium, and, ooh, I think that there's some right there. Is that some heridium? No, maybe it's not. Oh, wow. Okay, I think we just found some over here for sure. If that's not heridium, and I'm not sure that it is, well, you know what? Let's go check this structure out, because even if it's not heridium, that looks really cool. The procedural generation in this game is much better than I thought it was going to be. I will say that. Everything is pretty random and fresh. A lot of times procedural generation just doesn't seem to get as much coolness as, you know, just having made a structure by hand. So I do appreciate that the things that you can see in this game are kind of cool. No, that is definitely not heridium. So we're gonna have to see if I can find one of those floating rocks, because those floating chunks in the sky are definitely heridium. Let's head over to one of those. Wow, there's like a big cylinder kind of sitting over there too. I'm not even sure exactly what that is. I feel pretty darn certain though that that chunk right there is what we're gonna need. Just got to get close enough to it to the point where I can hit it with our mining beam. We're gonna have to get right on top of it though. Yeah, see how it lights up in green like that? That means that it's something that can be mined. So let's head over to it. I know I said I wasn't gonna repair and kind of do this with you guys around, but maybe it's not so boring. I don't know. Maybe it's part of the game and it's something you guys would want to see. So, well, if you don't want to see it, I guess you can just close down the video right now. But either way, I do appreciate you guys no matter what. Let's use that power cell. The power cells are pretty much good for exactly what we just used it for. They do take up an entire slot of space, though. That's the one negative to them. All right. Oh, this is copper. Oh, this is cool, though, because copper is going to allow us to get our wide shot adapter. Hey! All right. Well, I guess it's not terrible then. I do still need to find some iridium, but hey, we found some copper just laying around. I'm going to go ahead and mine this. I am going to get our wide shot adapter online with it. In fact, you know what? Let's see if we can get it online right now. Let's go over to multi-tool, go over to bulk caster, and see if we can get this thing going. The wide shot adapter. Oh, we do need more iridium. We need more iridium for everything, don't we? I guess I gotta find iridium no matter what. Guys, I hope you're enjoying No Man's Sky so far. This is a pretty cool planet. We're gonna get a couple of new things here. New multi-tool, new ship, and then we're gonna move on to the next place. I want to constantly be exploring. Until the next time, folks, stay foxy and much love.